Hello guys, it's 3 a.m. I want to give a big thanks. I have hit 5 subscribers. That's amazing to know. I have hit 5 subscribers. So for that, I'll be making the intro and an outro tonight. So let's get into it. So this story is called I'm Home Alone. So a little backstory. My house is from the 80s and it's old and super creepy. Recently, my sister and I have expressed feelings of being watched in the basement, so it all starts with my dad, who travels for work a lot and has 2 phones that he keeps on him at all times. This will be important later. Was on a business trip in Europe, and my mom was taking my sister to the doctors. I do cyber school, so I was home at doing schoolwork. Half through an algebra assignment, I heard an alarm go off in the basement with the generic iPhone ring. My first thought is that, oh, Dad probably left his personal phone at home. Then I realized I had texted him earlier in the day and he called him on both phones. Then the alarm turns off after one ring, which freaks me the hell out. So I grabbed a knife from my collection from Ren Fairs and decided to investigate. Then I heard footsteps and bolted. I hid in the tree house for a good 30 minutes. Then my mom called to ask how was school going, and I explained what was happening. She said, I can't deal with your bullshit right now, and I told bullshit. Okay, let's say slipped, and told me to go back inside, which I reluctantly did. I swept the house, calling out for the person to come out. Found nothing. I have now locked myself in the room and terrified as hell. By the way, I'm 15 and I'm not sure what to do. Okay, that story was creepy. Let's go to another one. I'll do another one. This one is called I May Have Predicted 9/11. Very short, but not the first time this happened to me. It started with a dream, a strange dream, disjointed as dreams often are. I was in a park and we were all waiting for a concert. I asked my friend who was studying to be a firefighter if she was staying for the show. She said no. Suddenly the sky went dark and a voice said, 4 days, disasters in the skies. Be prepared. I was terrified on the 4th day, but as I was looking up for work and nothing had happened, I was laughing at myself. I woke up the next morning to my mother yelling to put on the TV. I turned in just in time to see a second plane hit the towers. I was 1 day off. There was also a plane crash near the Hudson Bay. No one was hurt, but I had dreamed of a disaster with people being evacuated and everyone safe. And I saw these numbers. I wrote them down. They were a day of the crash, all mixed up, 1 day off. Yeah, it seems like she did predict it, but 9/11, there was a bunch of deaths in the Hudson Bay. I didn't know there was a plane crash in the bay. This happened today. Today I was in chores at the beginning of chores. I don't know. Today I was at the beginning of class. It was fine. Nothing was on the door. We sang and played around at the middle of the class. Our teacher noticed something on the door. There was a price of black paper blocking the window. We ignored it. At the end of class, it was gone. No sound of it moving, the door moving, or people in the hallway. The chorus room is abandoned hallway except for our class, of course. So no one would be down there but the paper on the door. It creeped out my whole class. I would too, no lie. It would creep me out too. The headless driver. So if I misspell some things, it's because I typed so fast, okay? When I was 4 or 5 years old, I was sitting in a beanbag chair watching SpongeBob. Then I saw a red car in the corner of my eye. I thought it was my mom back from the store. So raced to the window and just see that no one was in the car seat. In fact, no one was in the car, so I was scared to death. I raced to my dad's room and told him, but when I'm scared or nervous, I stutter. So I was stuttering a lot and managed to calm down and told my dad. But We went up front to see if it is still there. It wasn't, and still makes me wonder to this day. That was it for this story today. These stories today. Hope you guys enjoyed. I tried my best on these stories. Please leave a like if you really did enjoy. I enjoy making these, and like I said, there will be an intro and outro tonight. So see ya, and